This is called The Help Never Sits. Replay me. I wrote down 100 things, and the first thing you said was see you in 30. I wished on birthday candles, stray eyelashes, my eyes are still hurting. I wandered in storms, weather wind was telling me something. Don't pull my arm, you stand on my right, guess that left me with nothing. Guess that left me with nothing. Guess that left me with nothing. I wrote down 100 things, and the first thing you said was see you in 30. I wiped all of your tears, cleaned up your mess, and you called me dirty. I gave you quiet time, beck and call, I'll be there in 30. Dressed out this salad, well, I didn't realize I'm the one serving. I cut into small bites, rub your back, but I'm the one choking. You can't get through your words, so you say outright in hopes I stop talking. My love's getting to your head, you should cut it out, put down what you're smoking. Don't pull my arm, you stand on my right, guess that left me with nothing. Guess that left me with nothing. Guess that left me with nothing. Guess I left you with something. Guess that left me with nothing. Okay, I want to bring it back to the old ways of how I used to do my videos. Instead of just singing the demo and putting it out there, I want to also like explain my lyrics, because I like when people ask me about my music and what my lyrics mean to me and why did I write what I write. So this is the explanatory version, or like explanatory side. So the song is called The Help Never Sits. I feel like, I don't know, it's very poetic about it. Once you like hear the lyrics, bear with me because when I talk I kind of ramble, so let's hope I can get through this clearly. But I wrote down 100 things, and the first thing you said was see you in 30. I feel like there's this thing that I saw on TikTok where it's like, write down 100 or 300 things that you want on a piece of paper and watch it come to life. I was like, what if that pertained to somebody where you're like, I wrote down 100 things that I wanted from you, and you said, oh, see you in 30. Like, you couldn't even be bothered to stay for one, right? I wished on birthday candles, straight eyelashes, my eyes are still hurting. So it's saying that not only did I wish on birthday candles and straight eyelashes, I was literally pulling it all from myself in hopes that you would be whatever I wanted you to be. I wandered in storms, which is like, some people are like, you have to come through the storm to see the brighter, you know, but it's like I was looking in a darker section of someone to try and fix it up for them so they could walk through it with me, and it's just not how life works. That's not how people work. And I solely based that off of the there's this also TikTok that I saw where it was like, if it took a lot for you to change, imagine trying to do that for somebody else. Right, leave them where they're at, okay? Weathered wind was telling me something. When I was writing this song, I was laying in the corner of my bed, because I have like my bed's all the way to the wall. I was laying in the corner of my bed and the window's right there, and the wind had been so strong for that week. Like, it sounded, I remember there's one day I called my mom because I was like, is somebody in the house? Because it sounded like a front door was slamming, like somebody was leaving and you had no idea that they were leaving or entering. Y'all, that hit me. I was literally with my headphones on, I heard like a whoosh. I was like, oh my God. And normally my house has like a thing where it's like front door, back door open, garage door open. So I was like, I didn't hear that. So this is something like unexpected, you know? I love when I find like poetic stuff like that. So weathered wind was telling me something. It was telling me something. So I don't know what it was telling me, but I want to write it down. It's like telling you like something is unexpected. It's okay if things are unexpected, but do not fear the unexpected. Maybe unexpected is okay, because if you knew everything, life would be so boring. Okay. Don't pull my arm. You stand on my right. Guess that left me with nothing. I know the saying is don't pull my leg, so I thought it would be fun if I switched it and said don't pull my arm, because I feel like it's okay. Wait, backtrack. Oh, that is my arm. Backtrack. Don't pull my arm. You stand on my right. Guess that left me with nothing. The left arm and your left hand, with your ring finger, has a vein that is connected to your heart, which I think that's beautiful, why we get married and we put it there. But if you were pulling my left arm this entire time and now you stand on my right trying to seem that you're innocent, it's left me with nothing, because you've pulled and you've taken everything that I could give you, you know? So yeah, and then the chorus is really quiet and it's repeating, guess that left me with nothing. Like, it's kind of crazy, the weathered wind, change of direction, the unexpected, right? I wrote down 100 things and the first thing you said was see you in 30. It repeats again. I think a big part of my songs is I know sometimes verses and choruses repeat naturally in songs, but I think it's very intimate when they do repeat, because for me it symbolizes a obsessive thought that I can't get over, you know? Like, sometimes it's really hard for me to get past things, because I will be completely fine and then I can be doing the dishes and I'm like, I wrote down 100 things and the first thing you said was see you in 30. Oh, okay. That's like, you know, then this is probably one of my favorite. When I wrote this, I literally had to like stop and say thank you, God, because it was an amazing verse. I was like, oh my gosh, I have been trying to I'm forgetting my words. I was trying to hone down on my lyricism, and really I've been writing a lot of fun songs. I think writing a balance of fun songs and like deep songs are good for me, because I don't want to just write stuff where it's like I want to write stuff where it's like hey, you know? So this right here was really good, because I was like, okay, I've been writing fun stuff recently. I was like, oh my God, am I gonna lose my touch on writing really deep things? Listen, I wiped all of your tears, cleaned up your mess, and you called me dirty. So I helped you fix whatever you needed me to help you fix, because you couldn't do it on your own, and then you called me dirty. Oh, okay. That is tea, okay? I gave you quiet time, beck and call, I'll be there in 30. So the difference here is, I think quiet time is very, like, when I'm talking about quiet time, I mean alone time. I think it's very important, because I am the type of person where my biggest love language is physical touch, but I have to be the one to insinuate it. I do not like the unexpected whoosh, the unexpected touch. I like to have control of who I interact with when I interact with. And so it's like, when I give other people the boundaries that they're setting upon me, but they don't do the same vice versa, the inconsideration hits way harder. And so it's like, beck and call, I'll be there in 30. But when I needed something, you were like, see you in 30. Like, your own time, your own break, right? So then it just gets really fun with like metaphors, which I really love using in songs, because it allows me to grow with my music and grow with the meaning, because I'm guaranteeing you next year, if I come back to this song, it's gonna have a different meaning to me, which means that whoever's listening to it, it's gonna be able to grow with them as well. So dressed up this salad well, dressing salad, okay? I didn't realize I'm the one serving. So not only is the metaphor with the dressing and the salad, but I didn't realize that I was the one serving you, giving you things, you know? And I'm all dirty, and I'm very much Cinderella without the glass slipper right now. No ma'am. I cut it into small bites, rub your back, but I'm the one choking. So right with those two verses, from the dressed up this salad all the way to the choking part, I imagined myself being like the waiter who's coming to the table and then giving their salad, and they're like, I cannot eat this lettuce is too big, like iceberg or romaine or something, and they're like, I can't eat that. And so, isn't lettuce having a recall? Anyway, I'm like, I cut it, and they're like smaller bites, and then they eat it, but I'm the one choking because I'm choking on my words, you know what I mean? Because I want to do whatever makes you happy. You can't get through your words, so you say I'm right in hopes I stop talking. So the one time that, you know, like I speak up for a change and I'm like, hey, so actually I feel this way, and they can't get their words out because they've been literally talking in circles, not telling the truth or whatever. And it's like, okay, I'm just gonna agree with you so that you think you're right and we can stop having this because I don't want to hear this anymore. Okay? My love is getting to your head. You should cut it out, put down what you're smoking. I think that in a lot of songs we hear like love can be, what is it? My love, my love, my love. Is it Kesha that says that is your drug? Love can be a drug, and I think that love is the most powerful drug of all. It can be either really helpful or really damaging. So it's like a little metaphor of like, okay, my love is your drug. Go ahead and put it down because what I do for you is getting to your head. Okay? Then it repeats and it says, don't pull my arm. You stand on my right. Guess that left me with nothing. Again, the same thing. I'm having an obsessive thought of like, okay, like this is literally showing my thought process of stuff. I'm able to see it for what it was, what it is, and what it could have been and what it won't be. But it's like a constant where I have to wrap it around enough, like those yarn balls that go from like the craft store, wrap it around enough until there's no more thread, and then I can toss it. I can't just cut things because I'm still wrapped. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, and guess that left you with something, guess that left me with nothing, because I did leave my presence with you, but now I have to step aside, change, become somebody who's better for me, to me, because I also, TikTok be coming through, I also heard this quote where it was like, you attract the love that you allow, wait, hold on, you attract the love of someone that reflects how much you love yourself. So it's like if you wanted a sweet treat and you kind of cheat yourself from it, or if you don't do like self-care for yourself, or you don't like stick up for yourself, or you know what I mean, you don't nurture yourself, you're gonna attract somebody who loves you as little as that. So you're gonna be wondering, why am I attracting these type of people? And granted, whenever your light is super bright and you are a lovely person, you do attract all, you know, even light has shadows, you know, that people, you know, everything has a yin and yang. But it's more of like, the more that you can sit with yourself and be by yourself and wrap that yarn around the thing, you know, it's easier. It gets a lot easier, and your discernment gets a lot more better. So that's why the help never sits. Take your chair, go sit down at a different table, and call and order your food. No 50-50 round here also. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna start doing my videos like this because sometimes I wonder like, oh my god, am I talking too much in my YouTube videos or my channel, or do people just want me to be straight to the point? And so many people on my TikTok, I had to take a break from social media. I'm on it to scroll, and I don't really post much right now, especially on TikTok. People were like, where's your music? Aren't you releasing? And I'm like, y'all, I don't produce anything other than my demos, so I'm like reaching out to a producer right now, but it's like production is expensive, so I have other things to pay for, so I'm trying to keep my hopes up, and I'm like, okay, I should still just post because people found me from my demos in the first place. But yeah, I want to take it back to, if you literally scroll down to my first video on my page, I was talking up a storm, and I like talking up a storm. So yeah, and I feel like lately, because I've been to myself, and like I be talking to myself around the house, I'm not even gonna lie, I've been coming to like these different revelations that I feel like God's been giving me, where it's like, even when you were doing what you were doing, people were seeing you, and everything's gonna happen in due time and whatever measure. So I'm just gonna stop worrying. I'm gonna start posting, and those who want to hear me will listen. Okay, I love you. Toodles.